Today, nearly 100 years ago, in 1914, Sol Plaatje described the working conditions of mine workers as follows, and I quote from how he described their conditions. 200,000 subterranean heroes who, by day and by night, for a mere pittance, lay down their lives to the familiar fall of rock, and who, at deep levels ranging from 1,000 to 3,000 feet in the bowels of the earth, sacrifice their lungs to the rock dust which develops miners, phthisis, and pneumonia, close quote. Those are Sol Plaatje's words describing conditions of mine workers nearly 100 years ago in 1914. Today, despite the positive changes introduced by efforts of organized labor, employers and government through new policy and legislation, workers still experience some of the same problems described by Sol Plaatje in this aforestated paragraph. As you are aware, the mining industry has for all these years thrived by relying on a raft of discriminatory legislation that enabled it to make super profits drawn from the super exploitation of unskilled workers and an archaic migrant labor system. These problems cannot be addressed by any one group alone. They require collaborative partnerships by all stakeholders, be they organized business, organized labor, and all other role players, with each partner bringing unique insights and better understandings to the table. In July this year, organized labor, organized business, and government, recognizing this need for collaborative partnership, adopted the Framework Agreement for a Sustainable Mining Industry. The framework sets out key actions and steps required to stabilize South Africa's mining sector and place it on a sustainable footing. The Framework Agreement identifies both short-term and medium to long-term measures required to address the problems of mining, ensuring the rule of law, peace and stability, and the provision of proper and sustainable human settlement infrastructure in the Rustenburg Platinum Belt were identified as some of the short-term measures requiring immediate action. Our observation is that all parties have so far lived up to their commitment to ensure that peace and stability prevails during strikes and other protests relating to labor disputes. Both government and business have committed to avail financial resources to ensure provision of proper and sustainable human settlement infrastructure in the Rustenburg Platinum Belt. A technical team is working with the local municipality to determine the full scope of the project. Medium to long-term measures include reviewing the migrant labor system, annual assessment of the implementation of the mining charter, and the reskilling of workers to achieve competitiveness and sustainable growth of the mining sector. Another team is also working with various government departments on the improvement of health and safety in mines, including the compensation of former mine workers who suffer from occupational diseases, as well as conditions such as silicosis. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to conclude by stating my conviction that it is possible to have a thriving mining sector that is balanced and equitable in distributing the economic returns for the benefit of all people. Working together, we can improve the fortunes, workers as well as communities and mine owners, and also equal the challenges that confront the mining sector. And remember that the past we inherit, the future we create.